2 out of the 3 flag types here in Acre have now been collected, and now we must focus on our third and final section of flags we need to collect here in Acre, and those are the Teutonic flags. So, up to this point, I have now officially collected all of the Hospitalier and Templar flags, and now we must focus on the Teutonic flags, and as of which, my first one is located all the way down here at the top of the lighthouse, because, well, I figured this is where I would start, since I figured this is probably the hardest one for me to get, and for once, I was actually dead on target with that one. So that's now officially my first flag collected, and now I need to head over to my next one, which should be located over here. But all I need to do first is figure out how to get back down to the pier. And of course, if I don't, then, well, I will probably die. Of course, I'm probably going to see myself dying anyway, because, well, there are guards right up there. I really do hope none of them see me. I'm going to have to wait until they go past me before I can continue, because I really don't want to be spotted this early on. Of course, I know one of them is going to spot me eventually, but I'm just climbing down anyway, and I'm going to drop. So, I've dropped down now, and all I need to do now is figure out how to get all the way back to the pier. Because if I don't, then, well, there are easily much more devastating things that could happen to me. Hopefully that won't be the case, but I just really hope I can do this correctly. So I am back on the pier now once again, and this area is heavily guarded because, well, these are the docks. So it's not going to be easy for me to make it all the way over there, but I do have an inkling that says I know where flag number 2 is. So there's a guard march right over there, but hopefully they will not be after me, so I need to be careful. And I've just escaped them, so all I have to do now is head over here. And so, let's have a look. Is it right on the edge, or do I need to be a little further? Oh, here it is. Okay, so it is right on the edge. It's right over here, in fact. So, 2 flags down, and we still have another 31 to go. Okay, I think this time I have now managed to locate my next flag. Now, I know it's not going to be an easy task, but I think I've managed to find out where it is this time, regardless of everything that has already happened to me up to this point. And since I've basically done everything completely wrong I probably can do up to this point. But I'm hopeful in saying this time I have managed to finally be onto something. Especially considering I've basically wasted 8 minutes of my life that I'll probably never get back trying to find that one flag. But again, once I've completed the game, it will all be worth it. Especially considering I've managed to finish my college work up to this point. And ironic as it might be, I'm also fit enough to basically go this long into a gaming session because, well, I recovered more recently from being excruciatingly tired.
Turned away from God, and so he punishes us.
On a night at an adulterated family festival that probably left me shattered.
He should stop acting like a child.
And I would say up to this point I've probably spent more than 3 hours now trying to locate these flags, but I think I'm onto something. I might be onto something, as far as I know. So, I think there's a flag over here. I'm not far away, I don't think, so I've got to be somewhere close. And I see it. It's right there. And the fuckers have spotted me again. Well, if you want to fight me, then just fucking fight me. Okay. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you really want to kill me, just go ahead and kill me. If you really want to kill me, then just go ahead and kill me. Okay. So apparently nobody else is coming after me. I guess they're not the main guards. Anyways. That's now 3 flags in my grasp. So we're now 3 flags down, and we still have another 30 to go. My next one is up there, according to the internet. I guess it was just because I had a problem regarding accuracy. There are guards right there, but I'm going to try my hardest to walk away from them unnoticed. But hopefully they will not notice me amidst the bloodbath I had to cause. Okay, I've cleared them. So had to kill a bunch of guards to get that 3rd one, and I'm pretty sure they will not be the last.
Stop.
There will be anything but the last, in fact. And just gonna take care of one of them already, because... Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Okay, they are all dead. Thank Christ. Okay. Oh, okay. Apparently I've already collected my next one. I'm going to assume my next one was right here. Well, anyways, whatever. I don't care. So that's now 4 flags collected, and we still have another... 29 flags remaining, so I'm going to move on to flag number 5. Hopefully no one will notice the bloodshed I have caused. Okay, I do not need to be in the roof garden. So I need to head somewhere over here, I think. Because that must be where my next one is. But yeah, there is going to be a lot of bloodshed. There's going to be a lot of bloodshed involved in this segment. Because if I don't become the attrition warrior, then these guards will just end up killing me one by one. Since I know they've already done that twice. But not a 3rd time. Although technically on the 2nd time I just let them kill me anyway because, well, I was frustrated. But, anyways. God damn it! Well, I'm gonna have to use the ladder. just to try and see if I can make it easier. See what I can do here. Oh, alright, that's not what I had in mind, but somehow it's managed to help me pull this rabbit out of the hat. And so, there we go. That's now 5 of the 33 flags collected, and we still have another 26 flags left to collect. So my next one is right where that line is. So this is where I must head to continue my search. Or at least to keep my search in continuation with the game itself. Anyways, continuing the search. And the next flag is right down there.
You're not supposed to be here. Leave.
And apparently my indicator is still on, so I'm gonna have to drop down.
Does he really have a reason for doing
Okay. So I'm now up to 6. And my next one, according to the internet, is right on the edge here. And don't want to take care of any more guards just yet, although I'm pretty sure it's only a matter of time before the next ones do decide to sample their blades at me because they think they are so fucking superior.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, I guess I just collected flag number 7 now, so that probably does count as being one of them, so I'm just gonna go along with it. Anyways, not precisely the way I would have wanted things to go, but again, doesn't matter because I'm still continuing my search. Some people may consider it to be nonsense, but other people consider it to be for commitment.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Of course, I really do hope by the time I get down to Assassin's Creed 2, it will not be quite as longevity based as this one was. Anyways, that's now 8 flags down, and now I shall direct my focus to the job at hand and look for flag number 9, which is somewhere over here by the vigilantes. So that is where I shall head. I am going over here, where the vigilantes are, because I may need them. Oh, sorry sir.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Okay, so it's somewhere in here. Pretty sure that's where it is. Somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. At least I can say that's where one of them is located. Okay. So, that's one of them. And is there another one around here somewhere? Is it on the other side? It is not. Okay. So, now we shall focus on flag number 10. Which is somewhere over here. All I have to do now is just get on the wall and see if I can do this my way, because I'm gonna have to go a pretty long way to get up there. So that's where I'm gonna have to head. Although I really do hope I don't end up pissing anybody off whilst I'm here. Because if I do, that could be catastrophic. Although, I'm not planning to do it. But again, this shit could happen very easily. Because it's happened to me before. And there's no reason to say why it won't happen again. Okay, so I'm gonna have to think of another way to get here. Or I can just head over there. Or I can just head over there and see what happens. So, now that is apparently 10 flags, officially, which I have now collected, and now I think there is one more I need to collect whilst I'm here. It's probably somewhere over here. I shall try and locate it whilst I am here. Let's see where the third flag is. Okay, so I may have found something that will help me get to the top. At least I think I found something. Anyways, I do know where it is I need to be. I need to be on top of the highest rook. So I am now on one of the rooks at least. So it does prove I am trying. And I think it's that rook over there which I need to head to. So let's try and see if I can do this the way I should. I'm hopeful in saying this will work, but I cannot make any guarantees.
You're somewhere you should
And
leave before you get hurt.
let's see. I don't think I'm in the right place here, but oh, it's over there. Right. Okay. How am I gonna make it over there, I wonder? This could be tricky. This could very well be tricky.
Come no further.
I am not gonna come any further. Because I'm not after you. Although I might be after the next one. We'll wait and see what happens. But I think I've got this figured out.
Leave now.
And let's see. Okay. I guess he must have just lost sight of me. But anyways. This is now the location of flag number 11. And up to this point, I've now made some good progress. So, 11 flags have now been collected, and we still have 22 remaining. So, let's now try and find the other 22. Okay. So, we still have another... So we still have another... Oh, it's you. Well, I'm not going to have too many problems dealing with you right before you decide to get your sword out. I'm just going to take care of you my way. He's now dead, that's all good. So all I have to do now is just drop down onto here and head somewhere over here, whilst also blending in, but also trying not to be hit by these poisoned subjects. as of which they are innocent people who have been poisoned. So I need to make sure I am past these guards, and I am trying my best to make it so I can at least try and clear the guards. But at the moment, this is becoming very hard. And someone is going to throw rocks at me at any point. I can feel it. Someone is definitely going to throw rocks at me. I had a feeling it had to be one of the peasants that would expose me. But right before the guards really do come after me, I'm going to escape their presence. Right before they decide to come chasing after me. But I'm gonna wait until they are off the roofs. Okay, well, don't think they're gonna notice me from there. Although I could be wrong, but anyways, just gonna jump across here and make it so, even though it's an audacious attempt, I can at least say it's an attempt worth the while. And that is now flag number 12, which we have collected. And so flag number 13 is somewhere over here, as far as my internet research goes. And so I shall just head down here. Also make it so I'm not planning on running into the guard. So just walking away before something serious does happen. And also performing a leap of faith apparently, so not something I had in mind, but I guess it just decided to show itself anyway, because, well, it wanted to. And I just hit one of the thugs. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess they've just decided to give up on me. Not something I usually tend to see every day, but somehow he's decided to withdraw. Or he's withdrew, I should say. Withdrawn himself from this fight. A fight which he probably knows he cannot win because, well, I just killed a bunch of other Templars. Of course, I knew that was going to be a highly guarded area anyway. It was not going to be easy for me to avoid that. But it doesn't matter because I've now got 13 flags under my belt. And I still have another I still have another 20 flags to collect. So my next one is all the way over there. So I shall take care of this one first. And I just had to expose myself. He just had to see me first. Oh well, might as well kill this other one whilst I'm here. Because that's all I really can do at the moment. Anyways, that's now 14 flags collected, and we still have another 19 left. So my next one is up here. That should be the location of what is flag number 15. Of course, I will need to make sure I'm cleared from these guards first.
How odd. Now wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
And officially Well, unfortunately for you, I don't plan on hurting myself. And yes, I figured I had to answer back to that one because I'm a very suspicious man. Anyways. I know I shouldn't always do it, but I just choose to be a superstitious man. Sometimes I take it too seriously, other times I don't take it seriously enough. I guess that's just the way my curiosity runs wild. I guess that's just the way it works. There's no simplified explanation for it, but at least I've managed to simplify it to the degree in which I can understand it. And I can see one flag down there, so that's where I'm gonna have to be. That should now make this 16 flags. Well, 16 Teutonic flags, if we're being specific. And my next flag is somewhere over here. It's somewhere above the scholar's icon, so at least I know where the marks are. It's just a matter of knowing if I can manage to at least hit the nail on the head. I'm hopeful in saying I can, but I cannot make any promises in saying the hammer I have is adequate.
Stop. You must not trespass here.
It'll only be a second. Okay, so at least I know what it is I need to do, it's just a matter of knowing if I can get the accuracy I need. Hopefully in saying I can do it. And interruptions are happening because, well, I've probably been on this way longer than I should have been. But then again, trial and error does also require a lot of time to make it so I'm doing everything correctly, and not just making a total fool of myself. Some people may think that's what I'm doing, but again, I'll let them decide on their opinions. I mean, lovers are gonna be lovers, haters are gonna be haters. That's all I can say. I know it's probably not necessary for me to always do this, but I have to at least try and see if I can manage to do this without making myself a victim to total idiocy. Even though it appears at the moment that's more or less what I have become. Anyways. Trying to see if I can save myself. "16 flags are down, and we still have another 17 yet to put under our belts, and I can already see my first one. Apparently it's not on the church, it's behind the church. Basically, it's on the church window, so this is where I shall head. Wasn't quite able to grab a hold of the ledge, but this is officially the location of flag number 17, and coincidentally, I actually did hit the nail on the head where the location was of flag number 17, because that was something I did not anticipate was going to happen. Anyways, moving on to flag number 18. So, we are definitely halfway there now with our flag hunt, and so I shall now get on with the job at hand, and hope to not have any guards catching me out, or any peasants throwing rocks at me. Because if they do, then I will be sad. Although that's not going to happen because I see a ladder right in front of me. There's also a guard right there. I'm going to have to take care of him somehow. The way I see it. And just going to kill him right before something major does happen. And I do not have any knives, I don't think. Nope. Okay. No. I'm gonna have to find the flag for myself. But I'm definitely not far away from it. It has to be somewhere near here. Alright. You asked for it. You asked for it. You were wanting me to sample my blade, so that is what I did. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I see it. It's over there. I must be a few meters off. Well, anyways. This is where my next flag is. It's actually over here. The location of what is now flag number 18. And we still have another 15 flags to collect whilst we are here. So let's now focus on the location of flag number 19. Which is somewhere down here, I think. And it's not on the drawbridge, although it's not necessarily a drawbridge, but you know. You know. It's just a bridge. Anyways. Let's try and see if I can locate it. It's probably not too far from here, but I am going to try and see if there either is or isn't one over here. I think I need to be somewhere over here for the collection of flag number 19. So I need to be somewhere over here. And, oh, there it is. I see it. It's right down there. There it is. I see it. It's right there. That is now the obtaining of flag number 19. Still 14 flags remain. And now we must move onwards to flag number 20. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a fountain somewhere in front of the church. So that is where I shall head next. And I can see it right down there. It's in the center. It's very noticeable, in fact. If you have eyes, you'll probably know that's the most obvious location of the Teutonic flag. It's right in the center of the city, I guess you could say. And so, that is now Teutonic flag number 20. Right in the center of this fountain. And now, we move onwards to the latter stages of our flag collection, because we are over halfway there now, and my next one is somewhere over here. So I am heading over there, heading over to what will appear to be flag number 21. Just hoping there aren't any guards to deal with before I make it over there. Don't know why I sat on the bench for a moment there, but whatever. And apparently it's actually not too far from the bureau neither. So I think there is somewhere I need to head to make it over there. It could be here, but it also couldn't be. Well, I see one down there, so I think this has to be my closest suggestion. There's one right down here on the beam. Okay. This is the location of what is now flag number 21. And let's now divert our attention to flag number 22. Which is somewhere over here. Let's try here. See what happens.
Leave this place! You've no reason to be here. Leave now!
Okay. Alright, you asked for it. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, I'll take care of you. He was ready. Okay, that's all of them. And my next one is right down there. It is very noticeable from here. Okay. So, 22 flags are down and still 11 to go. Once I can find it. Just got to try and look for it. Considering at the moment that's not going very well. No. Anyways. Let's see what happens. There has to be one on the tower somewhere, I think. Although I could be mistaken. Okay, internet, help me out. Oh, okay. So it's right next to the interrogation mission. Okay, that's where it is. It's up there. So this is where I shall head. As long as the game manages to live long enough for me to achieve supplementary success of obtaining the flag, since that is the one thing I want to do. There's also a guard march right over there, so don't want to get involved with that either. I've already been involved in more than my fair share of those up to this point. All I need to do now is just find out which one of these ledges is the one where the flag is located. Because one of these ledges has to have it somewhere, as far as I'm concerned. Where is it? Oh, it's not here. Oh, has to be around here somewhere. Wouldn't just be hidden like this. Okay. Well, gonna head across here. Let's see, where is it? Has to be one around here somewhere. I think, anyway.
Leave this place.
I think there is one around here somewhere.
Has he gone mad?
I think there is somewhere I have to be to try and locate it. Let's see. Somewhere in the shadows. At least I think that's where it is. Oh, there it is. It's over there. It's right on the ledge.
Did you see that?
You are wise indeed,
So, that is now the location of flag number 23. Let's now try and obtain the final 10 Teutonic flags.
You've come to the right place.
Alrighty then. So we have just 10 flags remaining in the Teutonic sector. And my first one is all the way over there. So this is where I must head first. Although then again, I'm gonna make this easier, and I'm gonna collect this flag first because, well, it's right on the roof, it's pretty much right in front of me, it's very visible, so I'm gonna collect this one first, this being the location of flag number 24, and now we have just 9 flags remaining. So, that's the first one. And this is officially the location of the other one. Although, right before I get spotted by the guards, I'm just gonna collect this one. Make it easier for myself.
I don't understand what he's trying to do.
Okay, that's now 2 flags. And now, I must focus on my next one, which I think is on one of the beams. So, just gonna gently push my way through the box carriers. Don't want to cause anything too rash. I have managed to successfully walk away from the guards. Of course, I'm pretty sure that would have been a night march that was happening somewhere in front of me. And so, I must now head up the wall to try and see if I can get myself up to the next one. And there it is. And this should now make it 26 flags under my belt. And now we have just 7 remaining. So my next one should be somewhere on the ground. I must not be far from it. It's got to be somewhere down here. Not gonna waste too much time, just gonna drop myself down here and also down to the ground. And now, let's try and see if we can get our next flag without causing... a stir-up with them... with those said guards. Okay, he's dead. Okay. Am I in the right place? Yes, I am. It's right down here in the shadows. Even though I did have to kill a guard to do it, but again, it is what it is, I guess. And I pretty much hit the nail on the head with that one. Anyways, on to the next one. So, let's have a look. Where do I head next? I'm going to try over here to see if there is anything for me to collect whilst I am trying to publicly collect every Teutonic flag that is in my grasp. So, let's have a look. Well, I've already collected one of them, so something tells me there has to be something else around here. Something tells me I might have already collected this one. I must have done. Okay, that's not the one I thought it was. Oh, hold on. I see something. Could this be it? Something tells me this could be the one. And yes, it is. Done and dusted. 5 remain of the Teutonic flags. Okay, so I was just checking to see there aren't any flags I need to collect over here, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't think there is. So I did check over here to make sure that flag was already collected. Apparently it is. So what I will do instead is continue. I've already collected one of the flags at least, so that does mean it's one I don't need to think about. But anyways, let's have a look around here. See what I can pinpoint. Okay, well, I can see something there. Depends on knowing if that's the one. Well, I'm just gonna collect it anyway, because I want to. It's also because, well, it's right on the edge. Might as well get it collected. Just get it over and done with. Then I've not got to worry about it again. So that's one of them down. And I think if there is a sharp edge somewhere, or a deep end, somewhere in the shadows I think, there should be a Teutonic flag. And apparently, yes, there is. So this shall now make it flag number 30. Alright. 3 flags to go. Well, I was just there. And so, my next one has to be down here. According to what the internet is telling me. And I am using the ledgers, because I want to. You really want to try that again? What was the part about you saying, I'm gonna make you bleed? Did you forget all of a sudden, or am I just being a fool when I say that? Oh, there it is. Are you feeling that way too? Or am I just a fool? Also, by the way, that's a Journey song. Feeling That Way. Released on, I think, their debut album. Although I couldn't tell you what that album is called. Probably a self-entitled album, because, well, lots of artists have those. The two biggest examples I can think of where there are self-entitled albums would probably have to be Queen and Queen 2. And then the next one had a completely different name because, well, that was Sheer Heart Attack. Oh, yeah, I must have already obtained this one. Okay, well, only got 2 flags left. Hopefully one of them is in a location where I do not need to be. So let's find it. Okay, I have figured out which one I missed. It's right over there on the drawbridge. Unless it's just a normal bridge. It could very well be that. But anyways, this is the one flag I have missed. Right before we get on with our final flag, this is the one I've missed. Okay, one flag remains in Acre. And as far as the internet goes, it is somewhere down here. Okay, let's now go and collect our final flag in Acre. And then once we are done with this, we can get on with taking down Sibrand. There is a guard march right over there. Really need to be careful here. I don't want them to see me. At least not from here.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
I'm on it. I'm already leaving. This is clearly not a homecoming or a prom I'm going, or a school prom I'm going to. Anyways, there we go. Teutonic flags are now complete. And officially, that is now all 3 flags in Acre done and dusted. We have officially completed the Hospitalier, Templar, and Teutonic flags in Acre. All we have to do now is take down our penultimate assassination target, Sibrand. Coming up next.